try!
Afternoon. Thank you for coming along. We're really pleased today to announce the continuation of the Plus500 naming rights partnership of the Brumbies for the next 3 years. We think it's a fantastic vote of confidence in the organisation and where we're trying to take it. We also think it's a great statement for rugby union in ACT and southern New South Wales. So very, very pleased to welcome Sean Murphy, the CEO of Plus500 in Australia, and to present him with a jersey with the logo on it. Thanks, Mark. Do you want to say a couple of words, Sean?
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming down everyone today. We're really pleased to announce our continued association with the Brumbies. This year was quite successful, and we think the next 3 years are going to go very, very well. So we look forward to 3 years of good footy with the Brumbies and continue the work.
Thanks, mate.
So that's a question once
Sure.
How important is this for the Brumbies securing this 3 years?
It's very important on a lot of levels. I think in terms of, as I mentioned, a vote of confidence in the organisation, that's really important because we've been through some challenging times. Just to have surety as well in terms of the financial side of the organisation and not be in a position where we're chasing a naming rights sponsor every year. And also the financials themselves are really important for us because it allows us to do what we want to do.
Has it been difficult getting sponsors to sign that?
No, actually we've been in a pretty good spot with our sponsors. I think people have seen where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. So I'm really pleased to see that our sponsor responses have been very, very positive, and we've got a couple more announcements coming up shortly. But it is a tough environment. It's a very cluttered market. It's a busy market. There's been some challenges in rugby union that we all know. But for us, it's a real vote of confidence in the organisation.
Michael, how have people responded? Cutting prices, has there been a fair take-up on that?
Yeah, it's as you know that we've sort of moved from the 18-game season to 18-team season to 15 teams, 3 conferences, which means we're going to have 8 regular home games, including the Waratahs and the Crusaders, which for us are the 2 big ones. We dropped prices across the board by about 10%, a little bit more than 10% in some categories. Our take-up has been better than this time last year. We just closed same-seat cut-off, and we're a reasonable amount ahead of where we were last year. So I think overall people's response has been really positive. We're going to continue to drive membership, and we're going to continue to focus on being out and about and engaging with our community.
So with the sponsorship, the 3-year deal, and obviously a bit of a surge in people taking memberships, do you sort of see the financial future is secure at least for the next 3 years?
Yeah, this year we'll turn a small profit. It'll be about, I think, $14,000 or so. We'll be the only Super Rugby team in Australia to do so, I would imagine. And that's one we can build on. So the point of continuing to sort of grow the economics around the club is so we can reinvest back into community rugby, back into high performance rugby. Obviously locking in your major sponsors is a really good base to grow from.
Do you think rugby will benefit from some clean air next year?
I'm certainly hoping so. No, I mean I think once now we've got finalisation of what Super Rugby looks like. Once we get an appointment of a CEO at the AAU, that'll probably bring a bit more stability. We're seeing an upswing in the way the team is, the Wallabies are performing. For us, our squad, I feel, is going to be stronger next year than it is at the moment. We've got some great signings, including Lockie. We've got some guys that are coming through really nicely, like Tom. Obviously, David Pocock coming back. Christian Lilafano's playing very well. And there's a couple of other guys that are going to come into the group. So we're just going to try to keep building on what we've got. Having Laurie coming back gives us even more rugby knowledge than we had this year, perhaps. And Dan's really slotting in well to that head coach role. So yeah, a lot of upside.
More questions? I've got a great question for yourself. So I guess again, addressing the health of the room, if we can. Addressing the health of the room, was this a tricky decision for Plus500 to make regarding the future of rugby and the future of the Brumbies this year, which was in doubt at some points?
Not from where I stand. I'm a rugby man through and through anyway. So it's going to be interesting, the question about clear air. It'll be interesting to see how things do progress next year. The association with the Brumbies went very well in 2017, and obviously we're licensed to operate in New Zealand and South Africa as well, so the Super Rugby competition gives us exposure in both those countries as well. So look, from us, from a professional point of view, from a company point of view, we saw it as a good opportunity to continue the relationship. Obviously, yeah, with players like David Pocock and Christian coming back next year, that'll increase the exposure again. But yeah, for me, as a rugby fan, it was a no-brainer as well. So.
As a rugby fan, a no-brainer, but what about a businessman as well?
From a we got a very good. I thought we got quite a good kicker from 2017 with the Brumbies. Australia is obviously the major part of our business in this region, but we noticed, funnily enough, good take up from New Zealand after we played New Zealand teams, and South Africa has been this year. We only started onboarding clients in about March from South Africa this year, and that's been very strong as well. So it's we thought 1 year was a good test case, and so we made the commitment to extend the program, extend the relationship.